Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I am Nidhi Taneja. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 27th of July. Border guards of India and Bangladesh decide to set up more border outposts. Widespread protests break out across Pakistan-administered Kashmir over rigged elections. And Islamic State threatens more attacks against Shia-Hazara minority in Afghanistan. And now for all the details. Indian Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar has hinted at the possibility of finding objects related to the missing military airplane. The plane, which was carrying service personnel, went missing last week after taking off from an airbase from southern city of Chennai.
With search operations intensifying for the Indian Air Force AN-32 transport aircraft, which went missing while flying over the Bay of Bengal, Indian Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar has stated that some floating objects have been found which may be linked to the plane. However, he stated that the officials are yet to ascertain if the objects found belong to the plane.
No, there is no confirmed report of anything, but there are some objects located. The ships have been asked to verify them, and unless something is positively located, it cannot be confirmed. As of now, it is only indicator, and we are not leaving anything to chances. So we have asked ships to check up.
Wednesday marked the 6th day of the coordinated search by the Indian Air Force or IAF, Navy and the Coast Guard to find the plane in the extended area of the Bay of Bengal between Chennai and Port Blair. The plane, which was carrying 29 people, mostly military personnel, went missing on July 22nd morning after it took off from Tambaram Air Base in southern Chennai city and was on its way to Port Blair in Andaman and Nicobar Islands.
Moving on to news from Pakistan. Protests have erupted in various parts of Pakistan-administered Kashmir against the recently held elections. Locals claim that the elections were rigged and many voters were denied exercising their franchise.
Pakistan-administered Kashmir is on the boil since Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz or the PMLN was declared winner in the recently held elections, which locals claim have been rigged. Angry residents have been blocking traffic by putting burning tires on roads and keeping shops closed in capital Muzaffarabad to register their protest. They claim genuine voters were not allowed to cast their votes. They accuse Pakistan's intelligence agency, the Inter-Services Intelligence, of rigging the polls in favor of Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's PMLN party. Political leaders from the region claim that money and muscle power was used to secure victory for Sharif's party.
आज़ाद कश्मीर के इलेक्शन में उन्होंने प्री पोलिंग की, उन्होंने 2 अरब रुपया स्कीमें दी यहाँ आज़ाद कश्मीर में, और हर उम्मीदवार को 5-5 करोड़ रुपया वोट खरीदने के लिए दिया। अगर आप यहाँ मीरपुर के चारों हलके देखें तो यहाँ पे परसों रात से खरीदो फरोख्त।
Widespread protests were also witnessed in other major towns like Kotli, Chinari, Mirpur after members of the PMLN killed a supporter of Muslim Conference Party in Muzaffarabad. The administration also clamped down on media reporting protests.
कत्ल पे उतर आए हैं। आज इन्होंने हमारे एक गरीब साथी को मार दिया है, और इसके बाद भी हमें ऐसी तवक्कात है इनसे, लेकिन अगर ये इंतज़ामिया नहीं करेगी तो हालात की खराबी की जिम्मेदारी मुतल्लिका इंतज़ामिया पे होगी।
Locals allege that elections in the region have always been fixed in favor of the party which is in power in Islamabad.
The Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan or TTP has claimed responsibility for the killing of 2 military personnel in Pakistan's Karachi city on Tuesday.
faction of Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, or TTP, has taken responsibility for Tuesday's killings of 2 military officers in southern port city Karachi, a spokesperson for the militant group said. The officers were killed as they were on the Pakistan-Taliban faction's target list, Ehsan-ullah Ehsan, the spokesperson added. Police said the soldiers, who belonged to an intelligence agency, were patrolling a crowded area of Karachi when their vehicle was attacked. The killings were the latest attacks in the metropolis, where paramilitary forces have been cracking down on militants and criminal gangs for almost 3 years.
Meanwhile, in Afghanistan, the Islamic State has threatened more attacks on Shia-Hazara community in Afghanistan after the terror outfit claimed responsibility of the Kabul attack on Saturday. Reports stated that the commander of the group said that the attacks would be carried out in retaliation to the deployment of Hazara fighters in Syria. At least 80 people were killed and over 200 injured when twin suicide bomber on Saturday struck a peaceful Hazara demonstration in Kabul. According to reports, between 10,000 to 12,000 Afghans have been recruited to fight the Syrian rebels. A 3-day border coordination committee meeting of border guards of India and Bangladesh was held. It was aimed at enhancing better cooperation between the two countries. Both sides have decided to construct more border outposts to check trans-border movement.
Top officials of border forces of India and Bangladesh met to discuss security-related issues, including cross-border infiltration and smuggling. The 3-day meeting between India's Border Security Force or BSF and Border Guard Bangladesh or BGB was held at Fulbari checkpost in India's eastern West Bengal province. The two sides also discussed security measures in the wake of recent attack in Bangladesh early this month.
The broad issues that we have discussed today are something that all of you are aware of. The issue of trans-border crime, the issue of infiltration, the issue that concerns India's security. We have also discussed the recent developments in the subcontinent, specifically certain incidents that have taken place in Bangladesh.
There was unanimity to secure the borders to prevent cross-border infiltration. The two countries are also looking to boost security along the border to prevent human trafficking.
Authorities in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province have set up training camps for pilgrims who will be undertaking the Hajj pilgrimage. The Hajj pilgrimage is one of the 5 pillars of Islam.
Training for Hajj pilgrimage is going on in full swing in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. The aim of the training program is to aware the pilgrims on how to perform Hajj rituals correctly and safely. Pilgrims appreciated the training camps for safe and worthwhile journey.
जब ये काम कर रहा है तो उसको पता होना चाहिए मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, मुझे क्या ज़रूरी है, वहाँ पर कौन से जो फ़राइज़ हैं, वाजिबात हैं, बाकी चीज़ कहाँ से जाना है, क्या करना है, ये सारी चीज़ पता होनी चाहिए. अगर इसके बारे में उसको मालूमात नहीं होगी तो उसके लिए बहुत मुश्किल है और मेरे ख्याल में वो पूरा कर भी नहीं पाएगा.
The training covers how to wear ihram or clothes during the pilgrimage and observe sanctity of the holy places, besides performing rituals at Medina and manners of offering prayers. Hajj refers to a Muslim pilgrimage to Mecca, the sacred city of Islam. Each Muslim is expected to undertake this pilgrimage at least once in their lifetime.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude the top stories once again. Border guards of India and Bangladesh decide to set up more border outposts. Widespread protests break out across Pakistan-administered Kashmir over rigged elections. And Islamic State threatens more attacks against Shia-Hazara minority in Afghanistan. viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.